My father chose his new family over me and lost everything once the truth came out. Can you imagine waking up one day to realize the people who should have protected you most were actually trying to erase you? Not subtly, not by accident, but with a cold, calculated efficiency that left me wondering, was I ever truly loved, or just a problem to be managed? This is my story, and it's messy, complicated, and a journey I never asked for. My earliest memories of home aren't of laughter or family dinners. They're basically just my mother on the couch, lost in her sickness, and me, this tiny kid, trying to help in ways that didn't actually change anything. I'd bring her water, straight in her blanket, pretending I was some kind of mini nurse. Meanwhile, my father moved through the house like a ghost, just wanting everything to be quiet. No one ever sat me down and said, "Hey, your mother is really sick. This is serious." It was more like, "This is normal. This is just how our house works. Stop asking so many questions." So I grew up thinking everyone had a bottle of medicine on the coffee table and a parent who sighed every time someone needed something. Back then, I didn't have the words for what was going on. I just knew my mother's good days were rare and my father's patience even rarer. On those good days, she'd sit up at the kitchen table, drink half a cup of coffee, and ask me about school. And I would talk nonstop because I never knew when the next good day would come. On the bad days, which were most of them, she barely spoke. And my father? He'd get this tight look on his face, like he was trapped. He did everything technically right, you know? Bills paid, groceries in the fridge, house in a quiet neighborhood. But emotionally, he was completely checked out. He called that keeping the peace. I called it pretending not to see what was right in front of him. I figured out pretty early that if something needed doing for my mother, I was going to be the one doing it. Getting her a glass of water, helping her to the bathroom, bringing her pills that I didn't fully understand. I'd stand on my toes to reach the cabinet because my father was always just out of reach himself, always in the garage or outside.